Community Gals and Pals. It's me, Tiffany.
And me, Jasmine.
We're going to episode 5 in Veronica Mars because I made an oopsie. We recorded episode 4, but I didn't turn on the mics, the mic packs. So we have no sound whatsoever.
Yeah, Cassie's really upset about it.
I'm sorry. So it was a brief recap. Basically, it was an episode in which Veronica Mars goes skinny dipping.
Yeah, that's all that happened. Well, and also Logan was a sweetie pie, and we got to see him smile.
There was a memorial thingy for her friend.
For Lily Kane.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
I continued to theorize. Yeah. Oh, I renamed her boyfriend Troy to Bob.
Yeah, because we hate him. He sucks.
He's bad boyfriend Bob.
Bad boyfriend Bob.
Bad boyfriend Bob. Yep, alliteration.
Bad boyfriend Bob.
Alright, but without further ado, let's jump into episode 5.
Woo!
Miss Vanna Jazz, would you turn it on?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm cool.
That's right.
I'm a cool gal.
Cuckoo.
I never want you to think your mom's the villain in all this.
The hero is the one that stays, and the villain is the one that split.
Unless your mother Gothel.
Unless your mother Gothel.
Always have to have a
Tijuana. Tijuana.
It's like, please tell me you're mispronouncing that on purpose.
Mexico. Tijuana. Yeah, I'm Duolingo. Bilingual.
Weren't you taking French?
I switched.
Okay.
I was doing both at one point. Do you see him playing with that ball?
I do see him. Her cat.
My boyfriend. Oh man, I made that joke in the last one and it got cut out.
Oh.
Wake up!
It was the cat, not my boyfriend. They're not the same person. Creature?
Whoa, what did I tell you about drool on the leather? That's very strict about the car.
So strict that you could comfortably take it to Mexico without any concern.
Yes, to Tijuana.
Tiana's?
Tiana.
Now I want, like, gumbo.
These border checkpoints, man, they always freak me out.
Okay, like, that's valid, though, because whenever I've gone across the border, like, even though I'm not doing anything, I always feel like I seem suspicious.
I absolutely always feel like I'm doing something illegal when I see a cop.
I had a friend once that way when we went across the border in Canada. She was so nervous that she told him, like, they're like, what did you buy? And she's like, I bought this underwear. And like, broke it all down. I'm like, it's okay. You don't need to tell them all those details. Oh. Is he a drug mule?
Just started working her milkshake. That's great. Oh, that's adorable. You're a good man.
Working her milkshake on you?
Tell me that this isn't working.
Uh-oh.
Please, someone tell me that you can see my father's car and this heart attack that I'm having right now is for nothing.
Well, maybe it's like Brigadoon.
That's him freaked out?
If we come back in 100 years, we'll be
Yes.
right back in this spot.
What teenager refers to Brigadoon? Do you even know what Brigadoon is?
No.
See? That's why no teenager would refer to Brigadoon.
Well, there were teenagers before I was a teenager.
I'm from that era. No teenager would refer to Brigadoon. No.
Your monkey's gonna have to ride in the back.
Nice car.
How do you feel about dating a guy who's being sent to Catholic school?
Did they not call the police?
No, because then it would report to his father that the car was stolen.
Oh. So instead of having a chance of possibly getting the vehicle returned back to him, they're just going to not call the cops because the dad won't realize that the vehicle's missing when they get back.
Yes, but his girlfriend's a PI.
How fast can she work?
5.
5? All 5.
All 5.
But not 6.
The other hand is busy doing schoolwork.
She does not do schoolwork.
She's passing all of her classes, so I don't know what you mean by that.
And that's how we know this is a fantasy show, actually. Because that is not reality.
For the ride.
Yeah. zones out thinking about homework.
Yeah, speaking of, do you have anything you're supposed to be doing?
Not today.
Okay.
I have a brilliant idea.
Does it involve a time machine?
Run away to Mexico?
Appreciate it, but I think this is even beyond your superpowers.
Haven't you heard? I've got friends in low places.
I've got friends in low places.
Whiskey and beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Move on out to the oasis, so I got friends in low places.
Sounds
Yeah.
so hot.
You're welcome.
We're way more invested in that than we are in their relationship.
Yeah, we hate
You'd be
that.
surprised at what one can find with a few nimble keystrokes.
All right then, Velma. Why don't you see what you can find on, say, me?
It's Daphne. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no, you would be Velma, because Velma's the one who's figuring all the stuff out. Daphne never figured anything out. Modern iterations have Daphne figuring stuff out, but original Daphne did not.
Ruh-roh. Somebody got their license suspended last year. Help me out. So for my dad's birthday, I'm thinking rock climbing?
Because he loves heights.
Not so much, but keep thinking outside the box.
See?
I like.
See? Okay, so you guys missed it in the last episode that we were recording. There was some people that were like just a few feet away and they were talking about them and they couldn't hear it. But here her father could fully hear a conversation in which she was whispering in this one. She wasn't whispering in the other episode. She was just loudly discussing about turning them over to the cops.
Yep.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna call your cell.
What? Oh, is she gonna find out about his
You reached
girlfriend?
Rebecca James in the counseling office at Neptune High School.
He hasn't told her yet.
You.
Uh-oh.
Tell me where my package is, and I'll help you lighten that load.
Yep, he did do something illegal in Tijuana, didn't he, with that stupid piñata?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, she just full on agreed with me, guys. She didn't even try to circumvent this time.
This one?
Yeah.
You just said it.
She's on her phone instead of paying attention to me via paying attention to the TV show. I am saddened.
No, I'm not.
What are you looking at?
Pokemon?
No, I do want Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Go for it.
Where's the stuff?
In that there closet, at the top left,
The closet?
kitchen closet.
The cabinet?
Yeah, that one. Yeah. And then milk is under the sink.
Your milk is under the sink?
In the fridge. What? Under the sink?
You just said under the...
How did you get that?
You said milk is under the sink.
I said it was in the fridge.
I don't believe you.
Roll the tapes back.
We actually have recording of this.
Don't forget interviewing exercise tomorrow.
Oh,
See,
she's
the
back.
teacher.
The teacher exists.
There was a pinata full of steroids in the back seat. I did a run for Hank Zygmunt.
He was a drug mule. I was right.
If I were to help you, you would have to return the steroids and get your money back. And then return the cash, not the drugs.
I'll do whatever.
Whatever. Whatever. Be together.
Prints out and birth certificate.
Hi, may I help you? Hi. My mom died last year, and I just found this.
The amount of authority figures who just take her word for things.
Maybe she just couldn't handle losing me.
I was right. See? Why wouldn't the dad say anything?
Secretism.
See, that's kind of worse. Let them know.
Yeah.
Looks like they used a 300 millimeter on this one. Not bad.
Maybe they don't want her to know why she's being threatened.
But either way, she needs to know her life is in trouble.
I'm guessing Dad hasn't had the pleasure of viewing this little slideshow.
Oh, then maybe Dad doesn't know.
Well, this is a little weird, but You two dating isn't. I'm fine. No worries.
Well, I thought.
And I.
Yeah, that's fake.
In the plan?
As a matter of fact, I am.
They don't look that different in age from each other. The counselor and the daughter.
But I talked to my buddy Earl yesterday at the impound yard.
What do I love more? I actually have a buddy named Earl that he works at the impound yard.
I'm guessing both.
Earl had to die. No, 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 no. Goodbye. Earl ate them beans.
Earl.
They sure look good to me. Hi. Hi.
What was on the menu for this night of grand debauchery?
Let's see, from 8 to 9, we brainstormed on how to overthrow Kim Jong-il.
Is he telling the truth?
No, because she's a sleazeball.
So you think they're gonna turn the bacon system on just because you asked?
Well, we've tried everything else. Just watch a master at work, all right? This is what I do.
Is he part of what her life is in danger for? No.
This is broken and he wants to run a diagnostic on his BMW. Here's the VIN number. Please tell me you can do this.
Super Roger, to the rescue.
Men, LOL.
We never activate beacon unless the car is reported stolen.
There we go. I've been waiting for someone to actually be competent at their job.
Because it's a woman.
Maybe the writers had something against men.
Yes. Let's recall, I wrote this.
That's eerie.
Slow motion walking.
That she was repeating the exact same thing that she did with Duncan before.
I don't think we have one.
Oh, hi.
It's a callback to that.
Oh God, I'm so sorry. It just slipped out of my hands.
Don't worry about it.
I really appreciate you doing this, but I actually can't stay for dinner.
Wasn't that bowl full of sauce just a few seconds ago that got all over the floor, but then when they picked it up, there wasn't any sauce on it?
Yes.
That's a continuity error.
How dare they? I'll beat them up.
Do it. Show me your moves.
Ya me encontraste Alexis que te encargué.
I was half tempted to read out loud the Spanish subtitles. Just because I'm so used to doing that for like the video game stuff. When I see the screen on there and like we're playing something, I'm like, read it out loud.
Lo dejamos padrísimo.
We left it really cool.
Yeah. Dile que el...
I like to do that when I'm watching something with someone. I'll act like they can't read it. And I'll like translate.
Nice.
It's a very funny joke I do. Hilarious, in fact.
I want to do it with a British accent now.
Nice.
Did you happen to see a pinata?
Mario
Se la llevó
took
Mario.
it. It's his
Es el
daughter's
cumpleaños de su
birthday.
hija.
Thank you, Uncle.
So the car.
Let's talk. Your uncle won't say you know where Mario lives because we need to get that pinata right away.
Maybe I'll buy you a pinata.
Will you buy me a pinata full of steroids?
I kind of like her better with Weevil.
Interesting.
I feel like they would be a fun pairing.
Honestly?
Right, though? Can you see it?
Yes.
Stop! Stop!
Oh, no, no, no. That's just Taffy.
Steroid taffy. These kids about to have a great time.
Loca gringa. ¿Por qué aquí?
¿Por qué?
Again in the bathroom.
Gee, am I in trouble? What?
No, she's happy.
We need to talk.
All right, well, does it have to be next to the feminine hygiene machine?
Yeah, get over it.
True.
You're out of options. If you want Ziggy off your back, you're gonna have to buy him off.
What, do you think I've got $8,000 stashed away in my other wallet?
Yeah, you're from a rich school. Of course you do.
Literally.
It's in your father's wallet. She got a bunch of burner phones. Tip for the family and friends at home. If you got a lot of envelopes that you got to seal, get yourself a damp sponge and do it that way. Save your tongue.
Nice. I like the taste.
I am judging you.
And we're trying to find it before his dad gets back so he's not shipped off to boarding school in Albuquerque.
He's important to you, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
You shouldn't be. Get with Weevil instead. You guys would be so fun. Could you imagine? The stuff that they would feel to do together?
Him doing crime, her getting him out of crime.
Yes, and he'd be like the one that she would use to like help her do the illegal things to solve the other things.
True.
What a missed opportunity! Weevil and Veronica. Weevy. We need Weevy.
The ship I never knew we needed.
Oh, that is my ship now. I know you like Logan, but I'm all about Weevy. Weevy!
I can't do this. I mean, you have no idea what I went through to get this ball. You have no idea what it's going to be worth when he retires.
Luke, a ball or your life.
Poor guy, he probably would pick the ball.
Ball.
Maybe at the same time, I do give him a little bit of grace because it's not just a ball.
Why are your parents sending you off to prison school in Albuquerque? Seriously. What's wrong with a good old-fashioned grounding?
I'll get him to call you. Get some parenting advice.
Because he's manipulating her. It's not genuine. None of it's genuine.
Yeah.
I like how like Jasmine is completely clocked out of
No,
this,
I'm not. No, I'm not.
this reaction thing. She's on her phone.
I'm okay. I am on my phone.
Like
but
he's
I'm
like
not clocked
he's
out.
like slumped down.
I'm comfy.
He coming?
In a minute. Research.
I gotta go believe some more lies.
Poor Miss Dent. She can't see the big picture yet. Love is an investment. Information is insurance. With someone whose heart has already been crushed, I say, can't be too careful.
Love. She thinks she loves Bob. She thinks she loves... Weevil's your man. Weevy! Weevy for life!
I didn't think this was how this was gonna go. I really didn't.
I'm sorry. It's just the most intriguing character dynamic. You know it's the most fun.
I guess.
Am I wrong?
I guess.
Am I wrong, guys? Yeah. Am I wrong? Would not Weevil and Veronica make a really fun show?
Tell them.
It's not like she's been around anyone else less toxic.
Tell her she's wrong.
Or criminalistic. Tell her she's... Yeah, I did, because I'm not going to hear that on the audio when I'm editing later.
Guys, tell her she's wrong.
What were you thinking, Veronica? I'm your father. What made you think you had the right to do something like this?
What are you talking about?
Oh, when she was talking about love, she was talking about him and his
This is how we
girlfriend.
survive. I was trying to protect you.
Protect me? I'm an adult, Veronica.
I get that he's mad, but he also like does the same thing for her.
No,
Which, like,
it's not just that, but like he's also taught her to not respect his authority.
Yeah.
Mom is still out there somewhere. Do you even care if she ever comes back?
You didn't care until I started dating.
What a cool scarf.
You can find anybody. If she were a criminal, you would make a couple grand tracking her down and you'd have her back in a week.
Well, maybe I don't care to find her. Have you ever considered that?
And that's why you don't work with family.
True.
So the counselor is 21? Is that what she was saying? Or what was the deal?
No.
Well, I'm totally missed
The counselor did a crime when she was 21.
Oh.
But he already knew about it. She's also still married, and he was like, yeah, so am I.
Doesn't make it any better.
It's right on top of us.
Please tell me that that dog is not supposed to be the BMW.
So did someone suss them out then?
Whoever stole the car took the alarm off the car and put it on the doggy.
I apparently clocked out on some of the information. I was too busy focusing on Weevy.
Yeah, you're going on about how I've clocked out. I still be like
You've
zoned.
seen the show. You know what happens.
This is the first season. I haven't watched this in at least half a year. It's 1 year. I'm just being dramatic.
Mm-hmm. And how many times have you watched it total?
It's either third or fourth.
I can't see you anymore.
Okay.
I can't do this to Veronica. She's not ready to see me dating yet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but she's having a really hard time.
I get to see if she's worth her salt as a counselor or not. How does she
Can you
respond?
do me a favor?
Of course.
Can you just tell me it's another reason, like a crappy one? Your being a good father isn't really something I can bitch about to my girlfriends over margaritas.
Okay, so she is a good counselor.
Yeah.
Because I was waiting. It's like if she had done something to be like, you just need to train her to move on or whatever, you know.
Kicked out of those 2 schools for drug possession and trafficking.
Yeah, so that was 2 years before we even met.
So?
Crime bad? Whatever.
I killed someone? Well, that was 3 years ago. I didn't kill anyone since then.
Dark secrets. Or is that too much of a character flaw? And waiting for the girl to like you before you tell her the things you're not so proud of?
Okay, he isn't going about this great, but he does have a point with not telling her that after a month.
Also, but not though, because if he's been with her for a month and he knows what she's like, then he knows he'd be better off to be more upfront. That's just him trying to be manipulative.
That's true.
So again,
so easily I am manipulated. Great.
That's
awesome.
true.
I'm here to settle Luke's account.
Why don't we step in my office?
That's okay. I'd rather talk out here.
Well, I wouldn't.
He would.
Is it a different dog than the first episode? Are we sure?
Yes. It's totally the same dog.
The way you said that makes me not trust you.
No, I know this for sure.
Isn't it white before?
No, I think it's the lighting.
Remember this moment, because you're gonna regret it. Toodles.
Ta-ta.
Mickey
Mousc.
It's the Mickey
Okay,
Mouse.
those phones did not take that quality of photo. Not back then. Nowhere near. Be lucky if it looked like a human blob.
She's a good photographer.
It doesn't matter the equipment. If you're good at it, you can make any equipment make it.
Literally, you just have to have the right lighting.
No, So down by her hip is gonna give good lighting.
I'm sorry. It's too late for apologies, Troy. You've made your bet.
It's too late to apologize.
It's too late. Bye, Bob. So long. Farewell. Won't miss you.
Tends to lean a little to the left.
I do that on purpose.
That sounds like you.
Yep.
Sorry. I obviously know nothing about relationships.
But you can bake, and that's important.
What is it? Again, the whole like you're so soft. You may want to make me cookies. But I mean, you may not be good at interpersonal relationships, but you can make me food.
Yeah, you blowed good.
Something you want to tell your father.
Let's keep this between us, all right?
Is he the mule? Ha! My suspicions. I knew it.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Bob.
Good old Bob.
Baby, it's Shauna.
Can you feel the heat yet? I'm getting so close, baby. Your panties ought to burst into flames.
Ew.
Ew.
Wait, so does he have an STI then?
Yes.
You didn't tell her you'd be seeing me soon, did you?
She caught me off guard. What was I supposed
He's gonna throw that out the window, isn't he? Oh! Brava!
Sorry we didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Just wanted to wish you good luck at your new school and leave you something to remember me by.
So why did he go after her then?
Boredom? Question mark.
They could have really built something up with that, but
Segment. Want to go ahead and turn over your contraband?
who's calling her?
First of all, I miss you.
Oh. Makes me wonder how wrapped up her mom is in Lily's death then. Like she saw something that she wasn't supposed to see or something. So yeah, At least Bob's gone now.
Yeah, literally.
Weevy for life!
Weevy!
Woo! Seriously, I think part of the reason why I like that dynamic so much is because it reminds me of the TV show Burn Notice. But no, I really do think that they would have a good time. Like, he clearly has a good side to him. He's got some serious issues, Weevil does. Like, not in that she could save him or whatever, but I could see him wanting to be better for her.
I love that you're forgiving his issues, but you refuse to forgive Logan's.
Oh, I don't really see them as pairing off yet. It's not necessarily that I'm super mad at Logan. He's kind of just there to me right now. He's not as entertaining as Weevil is.
True. They really aren't like trying to.
No, they're not they're not building her up with him because he's still very much in trying to get over his girlfriend's death, even though he's like with other people. He's not over it at all. You know, and they've had some flirtatious glances, and they allude to it by the fact that he thought Veronica was hot, and that was in episode 4. You guys missed it when they were like 12. You know, so like they showed like there was a young love thing there for a while. Yeah. But and that's just the writing foreshadowing factor of what they're wanting to do. I don't know. I could see Weevil trying to get his act together a bit more because she doesn't give him any slack, and he needs somebody who holds him accountable.
This is disappointing.
Come on.
I can't believe.
In another world, you know. I need to hear from you guys. Tell me I'm not alone in this.
Tell her she's alone. And then watch the episode again so that we can pay for therapy.
Subscribe so we can go to therapy. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time with some more Veronica Mars. Bye. Bye. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please make sure to like this video. And for some more great content, click subscribe. If there are other shows or movies you want us to react to, leave a comment below. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.